Hey Niav,
Hey, hi Jackie.
pretty excited today.
Yes, I am. So what we are gonna do today?
Well, we're gonna do computational thinking.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we're gonna try to empathize with the computer to teach it something to do.
So you mean that we can make anything with the computer?
Well, let's be modest about anything.
Ah, can we make a calculator?
Well, yeah, a calculator, a simple calculator
Okay,
summing two numbers.
I see. Okay. And what do we need for that?
Well, for that, computational thinking has three steps.
I see.
So first, we're gonna decompose.
Mm-hmm.
So we break what the computer needs to do into tasks.
I see.
Right.
And the second step?
The second step is about pattern recognition. So here it's a technical term.
Mm-hmm.
It simply means that among all those tasks, we're going to identify the ones that are similar.
I see. And the third one is?
But the third one is we design the algorithm.
Seems pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So should we start with the decomposition part first?
Okay, so the first thing the computer needs to do is ask us for the first number. Computer, ask for first number.
And now the user enter the first number?
Exactly.
In this tool now.
Type in.
And I'm guessing the next step already.
Computer, ask for second number.
I see. And the user enter the second number.
Exactly. So now we have two numbers.
Okay.
The computer has two numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So the next task is typically to sum these two numbers.
And that could be the last thing to do.
Well, I think we're missing something.
Okay.
So what else do we need?
Let me think. We need to show the result to the user?
Yeah, the computer needs to show the results to the user.
I see.
Right. So we are done with the decomposition.
So now the next step is?
The next step is pattern recognition.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, we're going to try to identify similarities. For instance, here and here and here. What is common here?
It seems like here the computer is asking something and showing something.
Yeah, so it's what we're going to call an output. These are all outputs.
I see.
And then here, we have inputs. We have the user giving something, typing in something for the computer.
And let me guess, you mean input?
Input, yeah.
I see.
And the final pattern that we have here, well, it's like in mathematics. It's an operation. It's a plus sign or something.
So some operation, you mean?
Operation.
I see.
We are done with the second step.
So we have an input, we have an output, and we also have an operation in between.
Yeah.
Okay, so the third step is?
The third step is designing the algorithm. And we are pretty close to the algorithm here.
Okay, so let's start with designing an algorithm.
Well, what we're missing is typically something we also need. Well, we give numbers, we give information, the computer needs to remember this information.
so it can sum
Exactly.
and show the results. And how does computer remember these numbers?
Well, we're going to use the concept of variable.
I see. And what this variable means?
Well, we're going to dig into that in the assignment, as well as output, input, and operation.
Let's do that.
Yeah, so now I think we could try to translate this algorithm into the Python code.
Shall we do that then now?
Let's go.
Okay, let's do that.
So here we are in our Replit environment, where we have the main.py, the file where we write the code, the run button to execute it, and the terminal to show the result. So we're going to first create a variable x equals 0, a variable y equals 0, and a variable sum equal 0. This is where the computer is going to remember the values, and that's what we call the variables. Then we need inputs, as we said. So we said that x will take the input from the user, and we're going to prompt the user type in x. Same here, y equal input from the user, type in y. We will make the sum. The computer makes the sum x plus y. We store that in the variable sum, and then we tell the user the answer is, and the sum variable. We execute. It asks for a first number, let's say 5, a second number, let's say 4, and then the answer is 54. Something is wrong here. We'll investigate that in the step 5.